is the first day of the new dismissal schedule for Lawton Public Schools. From now until school lets out for the summer, special education students and students heading to daycare centers will be released at the same time as the rest of the school. Normally, they were released 15 minutes earlier.
7 News reporter Allie Haddican found out why LPS changed the schedule and how parents have reacted to it.
The end of the school day can be chaotic, but to ease that transition, Lawton Public Schools has allowed special education and daycare students out a little early. But the Oklahoma State Department of Education says that could cut down on valuable class time.
It's H-T-Y-N.
Tanya Short says for the last days of school, she is checking her daughter Ashton out early. But to Ashton, that's the normal time the Tomlinson 6th grader leaves school every day with her classmates in the special education classroom.
And that's worked for her. She seems to do well coming out with a smaller crowd.
With the district's new dismissal schedule, Ashton is supposed to leave school with the same time as all the other middle school students in LPS. But Short says doing that causes unneeded stress on her daughter at the end of a long school day.
She doesn't like loud noises. She has a little anxiety issues. If anything's out of the normal, she is very repetitive about things, and they bother her in her mind.
LPS Special Services Director Chris Sharkey, who is in charge of this change in the schedule, says the state education department sent them a letter at the end of 2016 saying shortening certain students' days is against the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act.
It can't be shortened due to transportation reasons or for administrative convenience or anything along that line. So we're ensuring our students are going to have the same length of school day, the same amount of instruction time, and so we're trying to make sure that we're within or in compliance with that.
Implementing the new schedule at the end of the year is like a test to the district to see what works and what doesn't for each school. Sharkey says some schools have moved the pickup and drop-off locations for the special education and daycare students, and some have made sure those students are the first out the door at dismissal time.
Any new year is always hectic. If we can eliminate some of these problems before next year starts, we'll be better off, the students will be better off, and the parents will feel more comfortable with it.
Short says at this point she feels more comfortable making this choice for her daughter and encourages other parents to reach out to LPS Special Services if they have similar concerns.
We are advocates for our kids. You know, we are their voices. Some of them can't speak for themselves, so we have to stand up for what we think is fair and right for them, because a lot of people won't.
Expect to hear from Lawton Public Schools on the results of this trial run schedule change over the summer and what they plan to do for the next school year. Reporting in Lawton, Allie Haddican, 7 News.
And LPS's Special Services Director says you can call them at 580-353-0334 to resolve any issues you might have with this new dismissal schedule.